Hello everyone, this is Gorax. In today's video I'll show you a few different teams that can do over 100 million damage if you're playing Corrosion. There's a couple players on my server who finally started hitting that threshold, but we had a good week with 40% crit damage increase. So yeah, Vortex team able to do over 100 million. You'll see that. I did 97 million, but I also have a screenshot when I did more. And because as always, I save when I think I hit the highest possible damage and then things happen like, I see a good equipment that I didn't really use. And there we go, almost 100 million here with this team. The only thing that I changed is defense gloves on Ardref instead of the HP ones that I used. Okay, and my team is being used by others as well, and I'm really happy. So both of my guildmates, Buddy Holly is using something similar. He's using Sacridia though, and he's doing really well. So if you don't have Whisk, this might work for you. As you can see, this is his equipment, just quickly to give you an idea what he's using. So budget Rook team and doing really well. And CJ has been streaming lately, so make sure you follow him on Twitch. He's put a lot of effort and finally cracked 100 million, and he's using similar team to me, although I believe his equipment is a little bit better than mine. And let's go over my team quickly. So this is the same team. As you can see, all three of us are using the same team. I'm actually more stacked when it comes to the artifacts. I have Jar, which is doing an amazing job for Ardref, because obviously we share the defense for everyone after we get 10 stacks. So she's at 4,000 defense right now. And I managed to get this set today. Basically, didn't farm too much of Grave of Curse. I think I've done like 6 runs. And as you can see, got pretty good equipment. I put defense glove now because I realized I actually have a spare one. So I put that in and managed to do 98.8 million damage. Rook with his exclusive artifact, terrible runes as you can see, but I had to get extra crit rate to have like 88%. The more crit rate, the better scaling on the Rook. Okay, you want crit rate here to really perform well, and also the positive rune is with HP. Sorry, that's Whisk. With attack. But no crit damage. This is huge because it's really slowing down Rook. We want crit damage here with crit rate and some attack percentage. But overall, other than that, really good equipment. I mean, this weapon is really good. Could improve a few other pieces a little bit. Whisk, which is remain applier. I'll show you that it's really small difference between Whisk and Dargo with 2 different variants that did. Again, the best set in the game for anyone who's stacking crit rate and crit damage. Not ideal rolls, and I'm actually missing crit rate glove, so his crit rate is really low, but I'm utilizing crit damage to get extra attack from the basically 3-piece effect. Runes, again, terrible. Another thing that I need to farm, but since he's actually using accuracy, we're gonna go with it, and double crit rate is actually not too bad. Furbuff as our attack down applier basically, and healer. This is an amazing healer with the horn. It's huge. Sadly, he's not taking the hit. Ideally, I would like Furbuff to take a hit so Ardref can share it, can share the damage from it, but at the moment he's got less HP than Ardref by like 7,000, so not too much. And his equipment is terrible. Sadly, I don't have anything better. I need to use these defensive things to boost his healing and get accuracy rune here, and a defense legendary rune, which is quite actually good. And then Dargo with corrosion artifact. I tried pipe organ today on Dargo as well, didn't work that well. And again, the best set that you can put here, attack percentage equipment, so not too bad. Rune, nothing spectacular, and same negative rune, it's resistance with some attack percentage. So that's the team. There's another Rook player who's doing amazing damage, but he won a lottery. This glove is just the best in-slot glove you can have, okay? He could have got attack percentage instead of resistance, but other than that, triple crit damage, crit rate, and the best one piece effect in the game. He is huge. On top of that, he's running Ogok and Felocia, so he will be really, really hard to beat early on until I get the glove myself. Once I get that glove, I'm sorted. I should be overtaking him with the exclusive artifact, but you never know. He's got better supports than I do. So timings. Let's go over the timings. And here we go. Okay, so there's, as you can see, I always do like 2 different teams. So let's go over the lower damage one. I mean, lower, it's all about luck. Equipment wise, this will be very similar, but this time around we have Dargo with Whisk equipment. It's the same equipment as Whisk had in the previous team that I showed you. Just moving them around, and this causes the timing to change as well. So we're casting Dargo ultimate at 12 seconds. It travels for 3 seconds, so then we use Whisk ultimate once we applied defense penalty, and then we follow with Rook because we are now at the maximum corrosion we can get from both of these heroes. Supports, we never change these timings. Ardref on default, we want her ultimate to be up as often as possible so we can utilize through buffs healing from the battle skill. Basically, he heals for like 4,000, etc. And 21 on through buff. That's the only difference here. Timing here will be basically reversed. So we have 12 seconds on Dargo, so it hits at 15, which means Whisk already applied his defense down because he starts at 14.5, and then we follow with 15.5 with Whisk to be safe. That everything is applied and hit, and that's the only difference. And let me quickly show you how much healing through buff does. And also I tried both auras, so with this aura I can stay up till 250 stacks, but the damage is way lower than with this, and it's all about RNG. I can stay up to 210 stacks. Sometimes Ardref dies at 150. Okay, so that's the only thing. So we got Ardref being hit, but look at this healing from through buff. That was like 3k, and that's even without having this 10 stacks from Ardref, and it will only go up. There are a few other ways you can play it. If you don't have the Rook exclusive artifact, you can use the magic box and put the staff that gives shield on through buff, so the upkeep on the shields will be really big, making Rook basically doing a lot of damage, similar to what I'm doing here with the exclusive artifact. But later, you'll probably replace that artifact when it comes to Vortex 4, etc. And I tried Ardref with the Gatekeeper staff, and it didn't work too well. Okay, Ardref is not really good at applying that once we get to like 150 stacks. So yeah, thanks to that good healing from through buff, this works. Once we get the 5 affinity bonus, I'll have to bench Ardref and put Fenja in, which will only change the timing really, so we'll time Fenja at 14.5. Basically, everything else will stay the same and hope for the best. And that's the Vortex team in a nutshell. So yeah, tell me what teams you're using, okay, and tell me what is happening on your server, especially if you have big whale Rooks. I want to see how much damage they do. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe, bye!